Good evening. Here we are in Guwahati. Me, Shromik Chakraborty, along with me, my friend and colleague Devashish Sen. And over a plate of chicken rashmi kebab, we would be doing the day wrap up. And it's an eventful day. Sitanshu Kotak launching a staunch defense of Gautam Gambhir at the press conference. First of all, after the Indian Test match, when the pitch was at the center of the debate, and Shujan Mukherjee, Eden Gardens curator, was facing abuse left, right, and center. Gautam Gambhir came out in his defense at the post-match press conference saying that this was exactly what we wanted. And I'm thankful to the curator for being so cooperative. But today Sitanshu Kotak came, and Sitanshu Kotak said that Gautam Gambhir took all the blame on himself, but we didn't expect the Eden Gardens pitch to disintegrate so fast. We expected the turn to come in place from day 3 onwards. But at the end of the day, once again, it is South Africa played better cricket than us. That's why they won. He spoke about the technique, temperament, how it is imperative to play busy cricket on a turning pitch, and that spin will continue to be India's strength. So from that point of view, sort of even before that it was South Africa's press conference, and South Africa's practice, and after that it was South Africa India's training session, where, as expected, Shubman Gill was absent. Rishabh Pant is set to lead the team in the second test, although from the news from the team camp is that we'll wait until tomorrow for Shubman Gill. Devashish,
do you think so? That means
but Devashish, your assessment of the day, Shubman Gill's situation, and we'll come back to the news break we did in the morning.
I don't think Shubman Gill has any chance of playing in this test match, and see, obviously, and I would reckon that there would be, in all likelihood, there would be 2 changes. What we saw today in the practice session, Sai Sudarshan, he had an extended practice session at the Eden Gardens, an optional practice session on day 5, which literally was the day 5th of the test match, because the test match got over in 3 days. So Sai Sudarshan, in all probability, will walk in at number 3. Followed by Dhruv Jurel, as we have been reporting. Shomikta has been reporting, and Dhruv Jurel will go in at number 4. And obviously, there might be another change. We expect that Akshar Patel will give in to Nitish Kumar Reddy, who had an extended bowling session in the nets today.
Some pitch news also, Devashish. When we went to the ground, the ground stuff, we're working on 2 pitches. Both were pretty similar. Both had a tinge of green, but don't read too much into that. A red soil pitch needs that 5 to 7 mm of grass, otherwise it will disintegrate fast. We all expect, even Sitanshu Kotak said, we expect the pitch at Guwahati to play better vis-a-vis Eden Gardens. But now we came to know through our sources from an insider that pitch number 6 would be used for the second test. So pitch number 6, it has a tinge of green, but eventually it will be a good wicket. There will be some assistance for the seamers up front, but it will. The batsmen will also would be able to play their shots, given that the bounce will be a bit more, and the spinners will come into play. So from that point of view, Devashish, do you reckon that this game will last the distance? It will go into day 5?
But the critical aspect of this test match will be the early start. Means we all know that it will be a 9 a.m. start, and given the conditions here, I think there will be a bit of juice in the air, as well as there will be some moisture on the wicket. So I think the fast bowlers will get a bit of help. Day 1 of the test match, 9 a.m. start. So whichever team wins the toss, I would expect them to bat first, but obviously they have to counter that challenge. Initially getting past that initial first session, and if you can get past that first session, obviously there are runs for the making. We know that this is kind of a wicket where big runs have been produced. So in that interview to you, Devajit Saike also reckoned that it will, means obviously given that it is the first test match that has been played here at this venue, we expect the test match to go the distance, and that is what you want. Means obviously that is what the people pay their money for. Means you don't want another Eden Gardens to happen. Yes, the blame game will go on. Means obviously as was evident with that Sitanshu Kotak press conference, but I would reckon that it's going to be a very, I would say it's going to be a good wicket.
But between the lines, Devashish, Sitanshu Kotak at his press conference, although he said Shubman Gill is recovering very well, at the end of the day, he says, if eventually misses out, we have many good players who would be able to replace him, and also the fact that we don't want a situation where Shubman Gill develops spasm once again mid-game. So you are allowed to read between the lines what more he can say, right? What more he can say. So from that point of view, that is the thing. Dhruv Jurel, I asked him about the number 4 thing. He said, yes, Dhruv Jurel, if eventually Shubman misses out, Dhruv Jurel remains an option at number 4. But they'll look at the conditions tomorrow after tomorrow's practice session. They will take a call. We'll have to wait. Another aspect, I asked him about the left-handers overload in the team batting lineup and whether it is a disadvantage against Simon Harmer's off-spin. But he said, no, look, at the end of now South Africa has 8 right-handers and we have 2 left. We had 2 left-arm spinners. So it is sort of something similar. You have to bat well. What Gautam Gambhir said in Calcutta and what Sitanshu Kotak said, beyond the pitch thing, it is about the temperament. It is about the mindset also. It is about the fighting spirit that I have to dig in there, come what may. But I will have to look at the scoring opportunities. It's not that I'm just doing a blockathon. It will have to be a mix and match and caution mixed with aggression also.
Absolutely.
So let's see how it pans out. Tomorrow India will have a practice session. Let's see if Shubman Gill turns up for tomorrow's practice. But once again, and we reported this morning that Shubman Gill might opt out of the ODI series also. It's too early and we are not committing anything, absolutely. We just want to make sure this is just a very early stage. If and only if Shubman Gill opts out, there is a possibility that Rishabh Pant could be a contender for ODI captaincy for these 3 matches against South Africa also, along with KL Rahul will be in contention. But that's for the future. As far as the present is concerned, Shubman Gill is out, Rishabh Pant is in, and from a source I received a message. I mean, as soon as the Sitanshu Kotak's press conference is over, Shubman Gill, Rishabh Pant test captain confirmed from a source, not from the team, from a source, and we stick to our report that Shubman Gill is ruled out.
So that's it for now. I mean, that was the wrap up for the day. We will be giving you all the updates from our coverage here in Guwahati. Tomorrow India trains first. They train at 9 a.m. in the morning. Me and Shumita will be present there to give you all the updates as to what are the details. Every detail we will be sharing with you. So that's it. Shumita, let's enjoy our kebab.
Let's enjoy our kebab. Until then, Oi River.